Niyatah kuru karma tvam karma jayayo hai karmana sharira yatra pichate na prasidhyet akarmanaha. So today we shall be discussing from Bhagavad Gita chapter 3, which entitles Karma Yoga, and the verse number is 8. As you know that Arjuna did not want to fight because his great grandfather, his teacher Dronacharya, and so many of his family members, relatives were against him in this battle of Kurukshetra. So now Arjuna said, Krishna, it is better not to fight and leave everything and follow the path of knowledge and becoming non-violent. Krishna tells Arjun that you see, there are two ways to get perfection in life. One is through the yoga of action, Karma Yoga, and another is through the yoga of knowledge, Jnana Yoga. Arjuna said that please tell me which path is better. Krishna says it is always better to do your actions, because if a person leaves everything, takes renunciation, takes sannyas, but his heart is not clean, then it is very dangerous for the society. Because an uncleaned person from the heart will try to satisfy his senses through wrong means. And I don't want you to be like that. So it is better that this religious battle, war has come upon you, which is of course righteous for you, as you're on the path of dharma, and it is Duryodhan, even though he is also a Kshatriya, but he is doing it in a wrong way, evil way. So it is a bad karma for him. But for you, it is the best karma. So all we have to understand this point very clearly, that Krishna is telling Arjun that it is always better to do your actions according to the scriptures. In that way, you will uh, be benefited a lot. So let us discuss the meaning of today's verse. The meaning is, perform your prescribed duty, for doing so is better than not working. One cannot even maintain one's physical body without work. So that is the benefit of action. So it is Krishna's opinion that one should always work. This is a firm assertion, and not getting attached to not doing your duty. So, doing your duty and not getting attached to not doing your duty. So, it's a very important point. So, and there are many types of action which one has to perform. One of the kind of action is which is spiritual actions of like chanting the name of Krishna, studying scriptures, serving the spiritual master, association with the devotees of God. There's so many actions which is for the benefit of soul, which is actually the ultimate benefit. But there are some other actions for varna, for your there are two religion. One is for soul, one is for body. So varna and ashram system is also a kind of action which has to be done. So you can be of any profession, so all the professional duties, your duties at the home, your nature, your behavior, and the different situations you receive every day, so you have to act dutifully in all those circumstances, in all those events. By doing that, your mind, your senses also becomes clean, and you become eligible to do your spiritual activities in a much better way. You see? So Bhagavad Gita is teaching us how to achieve the Lord by just doing your day-to-day activities also. It is not that you just uh, go aloof from the society and do some sadhana and you achieve Lord. This is not Bhagavad Gita is teaching here. What Bhagavad Gita is saying, that you should do your action dutifully in a detached way, in the mood of serving the Lord, and you should perform your religious duties, religious rules and regulations, your sadhana, side by side. It's not that you just leave everything and you live comfortably in some temple or in some ashram, and you will get attached to the comforts and people and praises and honor and prasad and food and clothes and gadgets, whatnot. This is what we see, that this is what is happening. Most of the people who are not careful, so it happens. So what is important is doing work is important. Of course, there are actions which prohibited actions are there which one should not do, but if a person is doing work with attached to the result, it is all right. By doing so, gradually he will understand that how one should act in a detached way, and by acting in a detached way, one will learn that one should act as a service to the Lord. This is the perfection of yoga, perfection of action. So, this is what Krishna wants from Arjun, that you are a Kshatriya. So, I don't want you to be a pseudo practitioners of spirituality. I don't want you to become a cheater. One should renounce everything. When one is done with the prescribed duties, one renounce everything. When one becomes clean enough, purified enough, then one should renounce things at the late of their life. So, without doing prescribed duties, if one attempts to become a so-called transcendentalist, renouncing and living at the cost of others, his life will be miserable. Though from outside it may look nice, but from inside there will be great tussle. So, one should focus on purifying one's existence by taking the process of spirituality very seriously, especially cleaning the heart by chanting the name of God, Hare Krishna, every day, and whatever actions or duties one come across every day should be done seriously, should be done in a service mood. So, with that, gradually a person becomes more Krishna conscious, and he progresses towards perfection. So, in a nutshell, today's verse is saying that, O Arjun, you should not think of leaving things, because you cannot leave things. Even though you leave things physically, but they stays in the mind. So, till the things are in the mind, you just cannot leave things. You leave things only when it is not in your mind. And it will not be in your mind if your mind is pure. So you do your dutiful work and you do your sadhana simultaneously. By doing these two things, niyata kuru karmani. So by doing this, your niyat actions and your prescribed duties, you will become purified and you will become eligible for spirituality, Krishna consciousness, and perfect bliss. So this is the message in this verse, and we'll discuss the next verse tomorrow. Hare Krishna.